All right, now for the bad news, which is worse today than it was yesterday. Hey, it's Freeman here, and it's another extra channel video for you, and this one's it's a little unusual. I'm almost completely moved out of the Freeman's Garage, Texas location. There's the 56 Chevy. We'll get a closer look at that in a second if you haven't met that car yet. 67 Chevy C10. There's a Rambler outside. There's a 1-ton Ford outside with an enclosed trailer hooked up to it. And there's a drum set and some random stuff. Pretty much showing you where we're at on the moving Freeman's Garage locations here in the year 2024, as ridiculous as that is. And I just kind of wanted your help actually cramming this, well, or ramrodding or playing Tetrising this drum set into that 56 Chevy, which actually will probably fit pretty easy. There's a couple other things here we could look at, but you can see the lighting does not exist in here anymore. The garage is yeah, pretty much done here in Texas, and that's our tripod for the camera equipment because I guess oh, you know what? The camera tripod is in the enclosed trailer and it's actually inside the washing machine. It's creative packing. So what I was going to do was haul the fully loaded enclosed trailer that's out there up to the Freeman's Garage, Oklahoma location. This wouldn't fit. I mean, this is the last load out other than cars. And this just would not fit because in the bed of the truck there's a Harley Davidson and all kinds of stuff crammed in there. So the idea is leave this inside the 56 and leave the 56 there, leave the 67 C10 here, the 62 Rambler that's out there, we'll put that in here, and then that way the house is completely empty, the garage is completely empty and clean, but there will be 3 cars sitting in here, and there's another Rambler in a outdoor storage facility spot out in town. And what I would do is, as soon as I purchase, because this house is still for sale, so this will be like a, you know, a secure indoor storage facility. And there won't be any cars outside to make the front of the house look junky compared to, you know, normal people. And as soon as I purchase a 40-foot gooseneck flatbed trailer, I'll make 2 trips back down to Tejas. 2 trips to get 4 cars. Because I can get 2 cars on a 40-foot trailer. Oh, and I have a 1950s Sears and Roebuck flat-bottom John boat in the shed in the backyard here. Can't forget that. I guess when we'll come back, we'll probably put it in the bed of the C10. So it'll be in the C10 when the C10's on the gooseneck. Well, let's start getting some little tasks done here. We're just hanging out together. It's an extra channel. We're not in a big rush. Maybe I'll even play a little jam for you. Maybe not. I don't know. Copyright issues. Don't want that to happen. And there's also very bad news about the brand new Freeman's Garage location. I'll get to that in a second. Basically, everything's in turmoil. But for funsies, I just like looking in here. That's all parts right there for the 56 Chevy, carburetor, distributor, all that kind of stuff. I just like looking at this truck. Moving blankets we're going to use for the drum set, and we're going to take parts out of that car and organize them, put some of them in boxes, like this bed. Almost looks original. Built that myself, pretty proud about that. You know, I don't mean to blow my own air horn, but these tires, these are rock hard Nixon era tires that came off the 62 AMC Rambler Classic Deluxe. Saving these for a special reason, and you'll see that in future videos, or they might even exist right now. It depends on when you see this one. Floor dry, not going to need that for a while because the new location doesn't have any concrete yet, but we'll get to that. Let's talk about that more in a second. This is just toolbox. It's been in the back of this truck forever. This is sheet metal that we cut out of the 56 Chevy Spiderweb. And step side, that's what that's for. Roll barbed wire down there. That was in the bed of this truck when it came out of a barn where it sat for 20 years in Northeast Texas. Just left that the way it is. That's where it belongs. That door repair, it worked. It works for a little bit. Then the metal, metal has a memory. It goes right back. 3 on the tree. Tank behind the seat in the cab where it belongs. You gotta have good air quality in your cab, right? Good seals though, that's all you need. Buick power leather seats. These are actually on sale right now. Got them on the internets for people to purchase, but I'm actually hoping that, I'm selling them so I don't have to move them because I actually don't like them. They're real heavy. They came with this car, but we're running factory split bench in that car, so we don't need these. And I'm not building a rock crawl or anything right now, but I'm actually hoping that nobody does buy these because these have lumbar support. So I'm thinking maybe custom power shop seats, maybe? That would be a future extra channel video. This winch is anchored to the garage floor. Leaving that there for right now because we might have to winch the 62 Rambler in because all the batteries are dead around here, although that car does run and drive. I should probably cut these out. People are coming to look at the house at 6:30 tonight, and I don't want them to trip on that. But I think I packed my angle grinder. All right, enough of the nonsense. Let's get to work here. So, okay, well, there's a caveat to this because of the bad news that I'm about to tell you. But let's just, one thing at a time. So when I move this car on a trailer to the new location, I don't want parts falling out. Now we could do cardboard back there. You can see there's no trunk floor. We could do cardboard where there's missing glass to try to keep water out. But also, we could cover that, but basically I'd like to have at least the small stuff in bags or boxes. So we're going to take care of that, and then we will get the drum set in here, which I'm sure it'll fit. This is a ginormous car. 4-speed. That's the transmission for this car. Let's get these doors open a little bit, maybe get a little more light in here, but while still maintaining privacy. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get this stuff out of here, see what can go into boxes easily and quickly, and then lay down some moving blankets and get the drums in here. Yeah. We got all this sitting out here. That's fine for now. I shoved more stuff in this bag that was in here. That's fine, that's heavy. Don't want to deal with that now. Those gas tanks are fine. We got this open space here, and you can see there was more holes there. Now I would like to cut and tape cardboard up here, but I don't have everything I need to do that right now. We got the showing coming up tonight. Don't have time. So let's lay a moving blanket down. Start transferring some drums over here and see what happens. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe we should we make a bed of gas tanks and put the drums on? No. Let's just blanket drum. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's grab one of these lights that I love so much. Okay, put that up there. Okay. Good starting point. You know what I just realized? The drumsticks are packed up. So I guess that's just a trick to get you to subscribe, like, thumbs up, arrow button to share with family and friends and grow these Freeman's Garage channels and come back because you'll get your performance some other time, I guess. Quite frankly, I don't know why I even let you talk me into it in the first place because I don't have time right now. I don't have time. Okay, what should we put the biggest thing in first? The bass drum / kick drum, I guess. Just adjusting the legs, folding them up. You know, really, I would never even set this down on the garage floor that way, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. When you're moving by yourself and you don't have time, that's how it happens. If you're a drummer, you're probably already well aware that the show wouldn't have been, you know, quite on the John Bonham level. This is a entry-level drum set. I've been an entry-level drummer for probably 30 years. I play guitar fairly well, but not so much with the drums. My daughter and I, we're both trying to advance on the drums together, and the French harp. Okay, so it's kind of nice. It's kind of nestled right in, just kind of perfectly. So we'll leave that. Okay, I'm going to start just getting this done, figuring it out. As of right now, I don't know how I want to do any of this. I suppose I'll break it down a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and get to this, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, that's all in the car. And this is not how it's going to travel. You know, get some adjustment and some extra protective material around everything. But this is for starters. Got to start somewhere. Okay, then now I'm going to get this stuff back in here some way, somehow. And I don't know if it's going to be when I come back for these vehicles or what, but you know, I can always pull this car outside, which, well, can't right now, there's a car out there. But this car can get moved out and then open up the doors on that side and really get everything situated, weatherproofed, etc. You take a mortal man and you make him a god. There's also boxes in these boxes, and I ended up not putting any parts into these boxes right now. I don't have time to do all that kind of organization right now. And if you want to know why this hood hinge is not on the car, no, there's one hood. The hood is on the car with one hinge installed and one hinge here. That video is on the regular Freeman's Garage channel, linked below. What do you think? Crazy, huh? What's going on here? Why do we do what we do? Okay, move that in so the door closes. And, okay. Well, let me think here. Okay, this is done. Okay, running out of time. So let's finish up some things in here, stowing some things away and prep for this showing, and get the third vehicle in here, lickety split. Oh, yeah, and then I'll tell you the bad news. It's real bad. So this is not doing everything perfect and exactly how I want it, but right now we need things to not be astray for this showing. So put that, that's a broken rake I plan on fixing. That will probably never happen. Okay, this is pretty much the only tools I have that are not packed away right now. Okay, engine hoist. Or engine stand, not hoist. Just throw that in there. And its better half. Okay, we'll just put that rag in there. Never know, we might need it. Okay, battery charger, that's gotta stay out to the very end, right? Extra bag, always gonna need that. Jump pack, I'm sure we're gonna need this to get that Rambler in. Okay, keys for the lock on the enclosed trailer. 10 million year old adjustable wrench. We need to keep that out. Another moving blanket. Let's put that there. And I gotta say, these moving blankets I bought, they smell like they've been in a wet, moldy shipping container. Okay, well, water. We'll drink that. This here, I'll just put this right down here for now. Engine hoist. I think that's just gonna stay, well, it's gonna go right where you are. So if you step forward a little bit, I'll put this right there where you are right now. All right, what else? Huh, you know, oh, actually it's the, you know, this engine hoist is probably, okay, I don't want to beat the same dead horse again, but I'm not appreciative of a covered workspace with a hard floor to work on. But there's many things I hate about this garage. And one of them is, well, it's not deep enough to walk around your projects. And you might think, oh yeah, well, you get 3 cars in there, man. But you can't open the doors on everything, right? You're hitting walls, you're hitting each other. Again, not a complaint, just point it out. One reason why I can't wait to upgrade. But this curb, look, okay, we got this space to put this Rambler in here. And no matter what, we're gonna be partially blocking that door that goes into the house. And we wanna be as close to this as we can, which means the engine hoist is gonna be in the way. And if we lift it up over this curb and put it here, you still can't, it's gonna prevent the car from pulling in as far as you want it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Mean Gene Okerlund? Okay, so I was gonna put it up there, but then I realized, well, then it will block the, if this potential buyer is the type of person that actually would want to see the hot water heater, that would be in the way. There might be enough room to get the hoist number. I don't know. I just sound like a little baby right now, don't I? All right, well, I'm going to figure it out. It's the next day. Cars are in the garage. We got the 62 Rambler Classic Deluxe. 1975 plates. The 67 Chevy C10. 1967 plates. The 1956 Chevrolet 210 Club Coupe. Currently no plates. So the showing last night went well. That's what I'm told anyways. We're waiting on word from the buyer's agent on their decision if they're going with this house or 3 others that they viewed the same evening. All right, now for the bad news, which is worse today than it was yesterday. It progressed during the wee hours. As you may or may not know, we are on a cité lot right in the smack dab middle of Texas. And we were moving the Freeman's garage location to 12 acres with a 40 by 60 shop building. No dirt floor, got to pour concrete in it. That's the first thing we were going to do. And we were wrapped up in a deal with a sales contract for months waiting for this current home to sell. And then it developed into just over the last week that, well, we can't buy it yet, but now we can rent it. So we can get moved up there to the hills of East Oklahoma, up into the Ozark Mountains, and get this 40 by 60 shop going and settle into the new domicile. But now the sellers, they've had a change of heart. And there's supposedly another deal, which is not as sweet as my deal I'm offering, but there's no contingency. Now, I don't know if there's really a deal or not. I kind of get the feeling that there's some fishy's going on. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, that's not up to me. Basically, the sellers were excited about renting the property to me while waiting for this current home to sell. And so we started putting all the paperwork together, and I spent a bunch of time and a bunch of money and loaded up the rest of everything that I haven't moved yet, planning on leaving in a matter of hours. As soon as the signed agreement came back, I would send payment and be on the road up there. And they backed out. And I'm pretty sure that they knew that's what they were going to do while I was here for 3 days packing all this stuff up. Now, of course, they don't have a crystal ball. You know, they can't see what I'm physically doing, but I'm pretty sure that they knew they were going to back out on that for a number of days and drug their feet on it. But, you know, when you're the type of person that does what you say you'll do, and you expect and assume that everyone else will, but it seems as if no one ever does. Yeah. I should have known better. And in a matter of hours, it's probably the whole thing's going to be... And that is just perfecto, because I am on my last shirt, my last pair of unmentionables, and my last pair of socks. The pants I've been wearing for days. And I have no furniture. I'm living out of a suitcase, an empty suitcase, because there's no clothes in it. No washing machine. No furniture. Not a pot to urinate in. Nothing. None of it's here. Oh, brother. Well, some of it's kind of here. Ramrodded into this enclosed trailer outside, which took 3 days to pack on my own. And the at least the washer and dryer are at the back, and the camouflage recliner. With some finagling, I could get that out. It's holding up the rest of everything in there. It's kind of the load-bearing wall. I'm kind of thinking about getting just those essentials out, putting them back in this house, and then leaving pretty much everything else in there and going up to Oklahoma and finding a place to store it, because it's already loaded. And, well, I'm going up there anyways. At the time of filming, Thanksgiving is in a day and a half, and my daughter's up there waiting for me and expecting me. So I'll figure something out up there, but I'm going to have to come back down here and figure something out as fast as I can. Shoot. A guy might even buy a piece of land and have a brand new mobile home brought in and set up and build a shop from scratch. I don't know. All I can tell you is that's all the tools I have out. My toolbox is in the front of that trailer out there. And I'm not sitting here in Texas for another month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to own this house here until it sells, but I'm boot scooting boogieing. I'm figuring something out. I got to get to my kid. But don't worry about me. Fend for yourself. Everything's going to be fine. As of right now, I have a domicile. I have a place to sleep. I don't have any camera recliner. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to figure something out. We're going to get moved to a new location. We're not going to be filming a whole bunch more here and starting new projects and all that stuff because everything's clean. We just got to find some place to set up there.